Hey guys, so a few of you have reached out to me over Instagram to make an example about how to invest in apartment buildings. Okay, so I just made up this example right here. Is very simple, it's very easy to understand. At least I'm trying my best, okay, I hope you understand. Okay, so let me just show you how you guys can invest in apartments, okay? And this is an example that I made up. So let's say that, that you find a 20 unit building, okay? You purchase this building for $1 million. Your down payment is $300,000, 30%. Your loan is for $750,000, okay? Now, each unit rents for $500. So you're renting it for $500 a unit. That means your gross rental income is gonna be $120,000. Now, your NOI is going to be $60,000. So your NOI is typically your gross income minus all of your expenses. Okay, so typically your expenses are going to be about 50% more or less, depending on the age of the building and everything, on the class of the building, but generally speaking, it'll be about 50% more or less. So taking that rule into account, 50% of the gross income is $60,000. So in this case, for this example, your NOI is going to be $60,000, okay? Now your NOI is all of your expenses, not including your debt service. So keep that in mind. Now let's say, so according to this NOI, if your NOI is $60,000, you bought this property at $1 million, that means you bought it at a 6 cap. So how do you calculate this? Because I see that people don't really explain this too much on YouTube. So you calculate this by, you grab a calculator, you put $60,000, you divide that by your 6 cap rate. So you could put 60,000 divided by 0.06 and you'll get your purchase price of $1 million. That's typically how you do the math, how you get a purchase price. A lot of you, I don't know if some people watch Grant Cardone, and all he needs is the NOI. And in many cases, if you're very experienced, all you really need is the NOI. I mean, among other things, T12, gross income, all that. And if you know the market cap, you can get your purchase price. Okay, so now, how do you make money in apartments? So let's say, again, it's $500 a unit, okay? All right, so let's say you buy this building and you're able to increase rents, $100. So you're able to increase the rent of every single unit from $500 to $600 because maybe the owner had owned this building for like a really long time and he didn't really increase rents, whatever the reason may be, okay? Maybe there's deferred maintenance, so you go in there, you spend a little bit of money cleaning things up, making things nicer. Okay, so the other half of this is missing. So let's say now you're getting $600 a unit, okay? So now that's going to change how much income you're getting, right? So now you're going to be getting, let's see. So 600 times 20 units times 12. Okay, so you're gonna be making 144,000. That's going to be your gross income. So that's going to be your new gross income, all right? Now, we stated that your expenses were 60,000, right? Using this example. So your expenses are going to be 60K. So you're going to have 84,000. Okay, this is going to be your new NOI. All right? Now, remember what I said. You bought this at a 6 cap. So based on your new valuation, since now you increase the rent $100, at a 6 cap, the new price is going to be, I think, 1.4. Let me just double check. Yep. So it's going to be 1,400,000. This is going to be what the value of the property is now. After you went and bought the property, you increased the rent, you cleaned it up a little bit, you just made $400,000. Now let's say you were able to do this in maybe like 2 years, let's just say, right? You made $400,000 in 2 years, and that's just the value of the property. That's not counting for the rent that you were making, about 60,000 minus whatever your debt service was. So, that's what a lot of investors, not every investor, but that's what a lot of investors look for. They look for value add. This is an example of value add, right? Because you added value. You bought it for $1 million and you made $400,000. Okay, now you can make Now, you don't necessarily need to increase rent. You can also decrease your expenses. And when you decrease your expenses, your NOI will increase. If you increase rents, your NOI will also increase. If you can do both, then your NOI will increase even more. So you want your NOI to increase as much as possible so the value of your building can also increase as much as possible. So what would you do in this case? You would either sell it, cash out your $400,000, or you would either refinance it, pull out your equity, okay, and keep the building, keep making money on by collecting rent, and take that money and buy another building, right? So that's what you could do. There's many things you can do with this. So I hope this example was easy to follow. I just did this in like 5 minutes. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys.